All right, another spiritual story for you. I got a bunch of them, but this one's pretty quick. Um, Before I had any kids, my sister had my niece Peyton, and when she was a baby, she had this really high fever, like really high fever, and my sister kept giving her medicine and medicine, and she was screaming and screaming. She couldn't have been 1 years old yet. Like she was a baby. She was young, and she was screaming that baby. My sister was tired. She was exhausted, and she just my it brought my sister to tears because she was so exhausted and so sad that she could not do anything to get her daughter to feel okay. All the medicine that she was giving her, all the ibuprofen, she'd go to the limit and then maybe over that to try to get this fever down. And it wasn't working. Nothing was working. And I felt so bad for her. And my dad, my sister, and me were there, and I wanted to help her. And then I said out loud to all three of us. I said, have any of us thought to pray for her? Have anyone thought to do that?" And then we all said, "No, we haven't thought about that at all." My dad's and then my dad's like, "That's a great idea." So I was like, "All right, let's all lay our hands on her and let's pray." And then my dad usually is always the person that like leads prayer. He's the front man. He always, I mean, that's why I was raised the way I was. But I was expecting him to be the one that prayed. And and then my dad looks at me. He's like, "All right, go ahead." I said, "No, no." I was like, "You can." I was like, "You can go ahead." He said, "No." He's like, "No." He's like, "It's your idea. You pray for her." I was like, "Okay." So I got real nervous. I was like, "All right, let me do this out loud in front of everyone. It's fine." So I prayed for her, and literally, once we finished the prayer, I think 5 minutes later, her fever broke like that quick, and she was fine. Stopped crying, fell asleep, fever's gone, done. And this was hours of her medication and fevers and medication for hours and hours and hours. But as soon as we prayed, um, God showed up and healed her, and literally instantly, and the fever was gone. Um, it was amazing. That's why you can't forget like the little things. Like you realize like what can I do here? What can I do there? Well, sometimes you just got to remember to pray. God's got the answers. He can do anything. So just pray.